Kangpokpi police warn of strict action against uniformed personnel attending illegal meeting called by fictitious organization. Like the race of the world, Manipur marked Earth Day with a cyclotron in Imphal promoting eco-friendly transport and climate awareness. Massive case of IEDs, AK-47 parts and communication sets recovered in Technopal as Manipur forces intensify anti-militancy operations. And lastly, Manipur police recover 16 stolen and snatched vehicles, remove tinted glass from 36 cars in statewide crackdown. Hello, this is Nishita Irengbom and you're watching ISCOM Prime News for this hour. Now let's see the news in details. The Kangpokpi police has issued a strict warning stating that the disciplinary action would be taken against any uniformed personnel who attend a meeting called by the Kangchub Area Protection and Development Committee KAPDC, an organization termed as fictitious by the authorities. According to a notification from the Office of the Superintendent of Police, Kangpokpi, any uniformed personnel participating in the meeting scheduled for April 30 at K. Bolen village would be considered to have committed gross misconduct. The police clarified that the meeting, allegedly called under the aegis of Kuki Inpi Southwest Sadar Hills, was not recognized and declared illegal. The warning came in the wake of social media announcements circulating about a gathering observing personnel from the Civil Police, Manipur Rifles MR and Indian Reserve Battalion IRB belonging to Kuki villages in the Kangchub area. The authorities caution all concerned personnel to refrain from taking part in such unauthorized events, emphasizing that any deviation would attract strict departmental action. Today, millions of people across the globe united in observance of World Earth Day under the theme Our Power, Our Planet, focusing on the critical need for collective action to combat climate change and promote sustainable practices. The roots of the Earth Day date back to 1969, where peace activist John McConnell proposed a global day of observance at a UNESCO conference in San Francisco dedicated to honoring the earth. The idea was expanded upon by U.S. Senator Gaylord Nelson, who officially recognized April 22 as Earth Day in 1970. Since then, Earth Day has grown into a worldwide movement celebrated annually by millions in countries around the world. The day served as both a reflection on environmental issues and a call to action, encouraging people to make sustainable choices, reduce waste, and protect natural resources. This year's theme stresses the importance of transitioning to renewable energy sources, reducing carbon emissions, and investing in green technologies. As nations continue to face the growing impacts of climate change, Earth Day 2025 reminded everyone that the future of the planet depends on our collective effort to protect and preserve it under its theme, Our Power, Our Planet. In commemoration of World Earth Day, the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change held a special event aimed at raising awareness about environmental preservation. The highlight of the event was a cyclotron which took place on the 12-kilometer stretch of the Imphal city's roads, promoting eco-friendly transportation and environmental responsibility. The event was graced by Arun Kumar Sinha, Principal Secretary of Forest, Environment and Climate Change, and Dr. T. Brajakumar Singh, Director of the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change. They emphasized the importance of individual and collective efforts in preserving the environment and mitigating the impacts of climate change. The cyclotron, which started from the Kangla Western Gate and traversed key areas of Imphal, was an energetic display of community participation. The route passed through significant landmarks symbolizing the city's commitment to promoting sustainability. Participants, including local citizens, environmental activists, and government officials, rode together in solidarity to show support for environmental conservation. The event also showed collaboration with several organizations such as Riverbank Society, Old Manipur Working Journalists Union, Editors Guild Manipur, Manipur Adventure and Mountain Biking Association, and the Association of Healthcare Providers, Manipur Chapter. These groups came together to promote a healthy and green environment through their active participation and support. In observance of World Art Day 2025, the Students' Union of Kangleipak SUK organized a large-scale tree plantation drive under the theme Our Power, Our Planet. The event took place at several key locations across Kangleipak with particular focus on environmental awareness and community participation. The drive included tree planting activities at 3 symbolic locations in Imphal: Lamsing Mairaching, Nomaising Ching, and the SUK head office in Wangkai. This location served as focal points for the initiative, bringing together volunteers and students from various schools, colleges, and universities. In addition to these central locations, the district committees of SUK also led tree plantation efforts throughout their respective areas. It includes SUK's Imphal East District Committee, Imphal West District Committee, Thawal District Committee, Kakching District Committee, Bishnupur District Committee, and Jiribam District Committee. The tree plantation drives were accompanied by community education on the importance of environmental conservation. Manipur security forces have intensified their search and area domination operations across several vulnerable and fringe areas in both the hill and valley districts, leading to a series of significant recoveries and arrests over the past few days in Technopal district, particularly in the villages of Yangaubung and T. Bongmol under the jurisdiction of More Police Station. A major haul of the arms and explosives was recovered during a joint search operation. The security personnel recovered 4 improvised explosive devices, IEDs, made of 152 mm metal cells, and 18 IEDs made of 76 mm plastic cells, indicating the potential for large-scale destruction if left unchecked. In addition, 7 Motorola communication sets along with 5 Motorola batteries were seized, which are believed to have been used for coordinating militant activities. The team also recovered 10 fully compatible components, FCC of 7.62 mm AK-47 rifles, suggesting the presence of heavy firepower in the area. 2 bulletproof jackets, a combat dress, and a pair of shoes were also recovered, further pointing to the presence of armed elements in the region. In a separate operation conducted near the foothills of Kairao Wangkhem village, close to the TV hospital under Irilbung police station in Imphal East district, security forces made another significant discovery. During the intensive search, 1 7.62 self-loading rifle, SLR with a magazine, 1 12-bore single-barrel gun, a sniper rifle fitted with a telescope were seized. 2 9mm pistols with magazine and 1.22 caliber pistol with a magazine were also recovered, along with several rounds of live ammunition. This included 5 rounds of 7.62 mm, 5 rounds of .22 caliber, and 2 rounds of 9 mm ammunition. Additionally, 4 cartridges of 12-bore cells were recovered. The forces were also seized a radio wireless set, 4 bulletproof plates, a helmet, 5 pairs of military shoes, all of which suggest the preparedness of anti-social elements for prolonged armed confrontation. In yet another significant breakthrough, Manipur police arrested 3 active members of the proscribed militant group Pre-Pak Pro from an area known as Ngakhapat Adventure Kharok under Sagolmang police station in Imphal East district. The arrested individuals were later identified as Nongthombam Maingo Singh as 33, Nongthombam Mohan Singh as 45 and Kaisham Sanalema, also known as Tamfashana or Lingzel, as 40. According to the police sources, the trio was involved in the kidnapping of 2 individuals from Imphal East district. The victims were abducted from near Naurem Birahari College in Khundrakpam but were later rescued safely by the police team. Upon their arrest, the police recovered a .32 caliber pistol along with a magazine loaded with 5 live rounds. 6 mobile handsets suspected to have been used in the crime, a black-colored waist belt and 2 two-wheelers which were likely used for the abduction. In another operation, police personnel from Lamlai police station in Imphal East district apprehended another active member of the Pre-Pak outfit. The militant, identified as Khundrakpam Katho Singh as 22, was arrested from his locality at Sawombung, Thongkhong, Awang Lekai. His involvement in anti-social and militant activities is under investigation, and police sources suggest he was in touch with other members of the outfit. In addition to counter-insurgency operations, Manipur police conducted a special drive targeting stolen and snatched vehicles, which are often used by miscreants in executing unlawful activities. During this drive, a total of 16 vehicles were recovered from various locations across the state. Furthermore, as part of the road safety and visibility enforcement, the police also removed tinted glasses from 36 vehicles in accordance with legal requirements and public security protocols. The security forces have reiterated their commitment to maintaining peace and stability in the region, assuring the public of ongoing vigilance and swift action against any threats to law and order. The World Meitei Council WMC Jiribam District Branch Committee has submitted a formal representation to the Governor of Manipur, appealing for his intervention in forwarding key railway-related proposals to the Ministry of Railways. The representation, signed by K. Ratan Singh, Vice President of the Jiribam District Branch, highlights pressing concern and aspiration of the local populace regarding passenger train services. According to the WMC, the existing train services from Khongsang to Agartala, from Bangaijung, Pau to Silchar have been discontinued, resulting in significant inconvenience to commuters and adversely impacting the socio-economic development of the Jiribam region. The Council has strongly urged the authorities to resume these discontinued services in view of their crucial role in facilitating connectivity and growth in the remote districts of Manipur, particularly for residents of Jiribam and Tamenglong. In addition, the Council has pointed out that the current train timing from Bangaijung Pau to Silchar is too early and not convenient for Delhi commuters. They have called for a revised commuter-friendly timetable that aligns with the needs of passengers. Furthermore, the Council has proposed the introduction of a new train service connecting Jiribam to Guwahati via Silchar, emphasizing that such a route would significantly benefit the people of Manipur. Guwahati, being a major commercial and administrative hub in northeast India, enhanced connectivity would provide better access to trade, education, healthcare, and employment opportunities for residents of Jiribam and adjoining areas. The WMC expressed that such proposals, if implemented, would align with the principles of natural justice and inclusive development.
Asi April ki tang 23 2025 ki Namina Sida World Meitei Council Jiribam District Committee ki Maigai Degi Asi Governor of Manipur da representation ama pisanjakre serol aduda akoina maruina akoina governor da haijakibasi siri degi amtang khongsang degi han degi selamba train services sing adu amukhana hawan biu haibaduna akoina paper duga panjakibani maduna akaisu thajabadi governor na soidana madu amukhana hawalakani haibasi akoigi asiba thajabani loinana hanadagi selam liba silchar amasung agartala sigi mathakta jiri dagi guwahati phauda sembinanabagi akoi adumasu akoina apilam khak tawjakhi maduna jiri prajada lairiba jiri da lairiba amsung jiri anakpada lairiba ayamda khudong chaba aya ama pigani.
Speaker T.H. Satyabrata Singh conveyed a heartfelt tribute on Khongzom Day, which falls tomorrow. He emphasized that this day symbolizes more than mere remembrance. It embodies a solemn promise. He articulated, the sacrifice of our brave forefathers resonates profoundly in our history, shaping our collective identity. Their courage defended Manipur's soul, safeguarded our dignity, land, and people. He highlighted the enduring significance of their sacrifice, urging unity and pride in upholding Manipur's heritage. He concluded by invoking a commitment to honor their legacy with unwavering respect and unity, today and always. Marking the 134th anniversary of the historic Khongzom War, the Coordination Committee, CORCOM, a proscribed armed groups issued a powerful message in remembrance of Manipuri freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives during the 1891 Anglo-Manipuri War. In a press release issued by its publicity committee, CORCOM described the Khongzom War as a defining moment in Manipur's history and urged people to uphold the spirit of unity and resistance that characterized the struggle. The statement honored the courage of Manipuri warriors, especially figures like Pauna Brajavashi, who led the resistance against colonial British forces despite being underarmed and outnumbered. CORCOM emphasized that the war was not merely a battle, but a symbolic fight to protect the dignity and sovereignty of Manipur. The group also used the occasion to critique the current political scenario, accusing the Indian government of dividing the hill and valley communities under the guise of democracy while exploiting the region's resources. CORCOM warned that unless the spirit of Khongzom is revived, the sacrifices made would lose their meaning. It called upon all communities to rise above division and reclaim their collective identity and right to self-determination. The Rashtriya Raksa University Pashigat campus held a press conference at the Manipur Press Club to raise awareness among Manipur's youth about the institution's educational offerings in national security and policing. The event was addressed by Avinash Kharal, Director in charge of RRU Pashigat, and Dr. M. Sanjip Singh, State Director, who jointly briefed the media about the university's expansion plans and enrollment opportunities. RRU, a national security and police university under the Ministry of Home Affairs, has emerged as a unique institution dedicated to training and research in emerging areas such as counter-terrorism, intelligence analysis, and national security management. The university offers undergraduate and postgraduate programs in police science, disaster management, strategic studies, and cyber security, among others. Kharal emphasized the university's mission to build a skilled workforce equipped to tackle contemporary internal security challenges, especially in the region. He added that RRU Pashigat is working to extend its reach to aspirants from Manipur and neighboring states through specialized programs, training sessions, and research opportunities. The district administration, Kakching, in collaboration with the Integrated Child Development Services, Shell, under the Social Welfare Department, hosted the closing ceremony of the 7th edition of Poshan Pakwada at the Community Hall in Kaital Lampak, Kakching District. The event was graced by Shanti Lema as chief guest, with Dr. Thaudem Razain, Chief Medical Officer, and Yankom Achauba, JEO, attending as guests of honor. Ningthauzam Parango, DPO, CDPO, presided over the function. As part of the campaign's awareness activities, N. Devendro, Food Safety Officer, delivered a keynote address on food safety practices and nutrition, particularly targeting the health of mothers and children. A community sports event was also organized, reflecting the campaign's objective of promoting physical activity along with dietary awareness. The 7th edition of Poshan Pakwada, observed from April 8 to April 23, focused on critical child development during the first 1,000 days of life. This year's theme emphasized maternal and infant nutrition, digital accessibility for beneficiaries, and efforts to reduce childhood obesity. As part of World Red Cross Day 2025, the Indian Red Cross Society IRCS Bishnupur District Branch launched a Red Cross Emblem Awareness Campaign in Bishnupur. The campaign, supported by the IRCS Manipur State Branch, aims to educate the public about the importance and legal protection of the Red Cross emblem. The event was attended by the key IRCS leaders, including Branch Chairman Dr. Wahengbong Gulapi and Secretary Dr. Huidrom Roman, along with committee members W. Tolangau, C.H. Shanatomba, and assistant coordinators from Junior and Youth Red Cross. Life members of the society also actively participated in the campaign. According to the Dr. Gulapi, the misuse of the Red Cross emblem, especially by unauthorized institutions and individuals, need to be addressed seriously. He highlighted that the emblem is protected under international humanitarian law and that unauthorized use is punishable under Indian law. The campaign included loudspeaker announcements, poster distribution, and public interactions at various points in Bishnupur. IRCS representatives stressed the need for public cooperation to preserve the sanctity and recognition of the Red Cross symbol, which is a globally acknowledged sign of humanitarian service, neutrality, and protection in times of conflict and disaster. A special voter registration drive is currently ongoing in the 49 Tadubi ST Assembly constituency in preparation for the upcoming by-poll. This initiative, directed by the Election Commission, aims to update the voter list and ensure a transparent and inclusive electoral process. As part of the process, the electoral registration officer for Tadubi has shared important information with political party representatives to maintain transparency. The updates were also available on the official website of the Chief Electoral Officer, Manipur, and the District Election Officer, and have been displayed on notice boards at the ERO's office. Ramananda Nomaikakpam, Joint Chief Electoral Officer of Manipur, emphasized that these steps are being taken to ensure a fair and transparent voter registration process ahead of the by-poll. The KYWAC Trophy 5-man night football tournament witnessed intense matchups on its 16-day, culminating in several gripping draws and a decisive victory. In a thrilling encounter, NPA's A Lamzao clashed with SSC Langmaidong, resulting in a 2-2 deadlock at KYWAC ground yesterday. Meanwhile, Pumlan FC dominated Evolution FC Ningthaukhong with a commanding 3-0 triumph in another fixture. The battle between Langlen FC Lamzao and Kennedy FC Bishnupur ended in a hard-fought draw, maintaining suspense throughout the game. Looking ahead to tonight's action on day 17 of the tournament, Khoidum FC is set to face Kennedy FC Bishnupur, promising another exciting match. Additionally, Langlen FC Lamjao will go off against Birad FC A Kakching Khunau in what is expected to be a fiercely contested games. The tournament continues to showcase thrilling football action, drawing enthusiastic support from fans and participants alike. Once again, the headlines. Bopi Police warn of strict action against the uniform personnel attending illegal meeting called by fictitious organization. Like the race of the world, Manipur marked Earth Day with a cyclotron in Imphal, promoting eco-friendly transport and climate awareness. Massive case of IEDs, AK-47 parts and communication sets recovered in Technopal as Manipur forces intensify anti-militancy operations. And lastly, Manipur police recover 16 stolen and snatched vehicles, remove tinted glass from 36 cars in statewide crackdown. Thank you for watching ISCOM News. Keep watching ISCOM News for more news and updates. Stay safe and have a nice day.